How you doing, everyone? Welcome back. I'm going to cover a token I've not looked at. I put a video out for before, but I have historically had interest in ASM, Assemble Protocol, and essentially it's not been doing much. It's just been losing support hand over fist, and I think I may have mentioned in one of my shorts way back that this can pick up steam and really quickly when Bitcoin starts to move. What we've seen today, not including previous days where it looked pretty bullish, what we've seen today is a move from circa 5.1 up to just over 8. So we've seen about a 50% move. Sadly, that 50% move did not bring us back up to 786, and we've also tailed off. We've lost about 50% of the move already. So let's jump into the hourly and see what's going on. All right, there we have it. We have had yeah, that's a pump and dump. If ever you needed to see what a rug pull looked like, that's it right there. So this looks like a protection bounce. If I'm being brutally honest, we did put a low in, albeit somewhat brief, back on the 24th, just about 5 days ago. And although this thing has sent out some signals that it wants to go, lots of consolidation. How high did we jump? So we made a just under 60% move. If you account for the day, that was 26 hours. We'll call it a day. 60%. Very nice, very nice. Although we did see the majority of that move in a 5-hour time frame, but the signals were there that it could go. But what's really unfortunate to see is the tail off. Yeah. Sorry, it's hard to be bullish on something like this. It really is. So I'm just going to put a little support channel in here, which we will stem from basically here, which is where it lost. Oof, doesn't look good. Yeah, so that's basically where it lost a little bit of support when it tried to go, and then we've essentially wicked up to the top of this channel, had a nice little flag pattern, and then we just went. And I'll mark that in as a resistance as well. So yeah, essentially a nice move, but the sell-off has happened too quickly for me to advise anyone to take a position on this. Yeah, personally, if I was going to open a position, I would want to see us break above the 786 at just above 9 cents and hold some support. So this is not a prediction, but this is just if someone was looking to open a position, I'll draw what to look for. By all means, if you are bullish on ASM long term, this probably wouldn't be a bad time to open a position and hold it, because whether you're buying in at 8 cents or 9 cents or 6 cents, if you believe it's going to get to $1 or plus, then you could dollar cost average your way to the point where you're comfortable with your purchase and the volume of tokens owned, and then you could just sit back. Personally, I can't. You'll probably see from these videos, it's for the shorts. It's day by day traders. It's guys that want to swing in and out, accumulate some profits. So I would essentially wait for the tail off, and I believe that we will realistically tail off to at least 5.8, possibly back down to 5.3, and there is near enough a 10% difference between the two. So yeah, 5.3 could be a point of entry. I'll tell you what I'm going to do before I start drawing some patterns. I'm going to fib the individual move itself, and in all fairness, we'll go from the beginning and we'll end at the top. Okay, so we haven't actually wicked back to the 786 yet for the individual move itself. Let's just open that up a little for you to see more clearly. And yeah, so really a point of entry would be 586, but we may not actually make it back that far. We could have a bounce. We have just wicked below the 618 and recovered. I'm just going to put that on the half hourly and see what it looks like. Yeah, honestly, guys, I don't think this is going to be a holding move. If we do have a small bounce, it might take us, this I will draw. If we do have a small bounce, it's probably going to look something like this. I don't know why the lines are so squiggly. Get us back up to sort of 7.2 area, then might have a wick back down and then a slight tail off. I think eventually we are going to come back to 5.8. Now it's just whether that happens in the next couple of hours or the next couple of days. But I suppose what you all want to hear is, does it have scope to bounce from the 618 and get back up to the 8 cents range? Yes, it does. And could it theoretically go back up to 9 cents where the 786 is? Yes, but I can't see that happening unless you see a really good injection of capital and volume. I think realistically what's going to happen is we're either going to tail, essentially we're going to tail off back to 5.8. It's just whether we have a slight move higher before we do so, but I think that this one is going to come back to 5.8, possibly down to 5.2. So that is my green prediction, that we will tail off back down to 5.3. Yeah. So if you're new to the channel, you'll get used to my style. I essentially, I don't rehearse these videos. I just say what I see. My predictions tend to play out. My greens and blues are they hit about 90% of the time, and the most recent example I can give you is Sping. If you look at the last two videos I've just uploaded for Sping, SHPING, I predicted, I'll say yesterday, but it could have been very early hours of this morning, that we were testing a significant resistance level, and if we broke that, we'd have a 50% pump. That is exactly what played out. So yeah, again, just stay tuned for more. If you've enjoyed the videos, like and subscribe, tell your friends, but please, 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 always keep your comments, whether it be on this platform or via the Instagram, the Facebook, or the Patreon, always keep them polite. No swearing, no negative vibes, because you'll just be blocked. It's as simple as that. There's this very small number that are ruining it for the masses, and I'm getting to the point where I won't tolerate it, and I will just start blocking people. But yeah, best of luck on ASM. If you're in, watch out for this one, because it has just been tailing off for a really long period of time, and this essentially just looks like a bit of a rug pull, if I'm being brutally honest. You could call it a protection bounce, but I think we are going lower. That's it. So if you have stayed tuned for the last 8.5 minutes, I really appreciate it. However, for the last 10 seconds, tell you who you need to know. Best of luck. See you on the next one.